Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. We appreciate your presence in this video as we mentioned to present on our FSB20103 PP mini project Zakat Calculator System. So, before we start, I'm Fair Rizwan as a leader in this group member. Joining with me are some exceptional individuals who play integral roles in this project. So, first we have Shauki, and then we have Zulkarnain, and lastly we have Faiz Rahman. The Zakat Calculator System is a financial framework that helps collect and distribute zakat, which is a mandatory charitable contribution in Islam. It ensures fair and efficient collection, calculation, and distribution of zakat funds to those in need. Zakat is a religious duty for eligible Muslims who possess a minimum amount of wealth called nisab. The system operates based on principle of social justice and wealth redistribution, emphasizing support for the less fortunate member of society. The system involves several key components, which are the first one is calculation guideline, the second one accountability and transparency, and the last one is education and awareness. So for our system objective, we have 6 system objectives. The first one is to develop a zakat calculator that will allow users to calculate the zakat amount they are required to pay based on different categories. Our second objective is to support the calculation of zakat for various categories, because in our system, we have 4 types of different zakat you can calculate. And our third objective is to provide a user-friendly interface where user can easily input the information for zakat. Our fourth objective is to perform accurate zakat calculation based on the provided input and predefined value. Our fifth objective is to analyze and summarize the total zakat calculated for each type and display the overall total zakat for the session. And our last objective is to raise awareness about the importance of zakat and facilitate accurate calculation, ensuring individuals fulfill their religion's obligation. Because we, as a Muslim, zakat is a must. Okay, as you all can see, we can see some problem statement of the current system or application that we already know, because nowadays we have already the system zakat for each state. And so there is some problem that's rising for the current system of zakat, which is the time consuming, the error-prone process, the inaccuracy and mispayment, the inaccurate calculation, lack of automatic record keeping, and lastly, lack of integration with modern technologies and financial system. As you all know, how does the normal practice if the system was not using the computer system? How we want to calculate zakat if we do not use the computer system? First, we need to gather information by hand. We need to walk because we don't use the online, so we need to gather information from one place to one place. The second one, we need to do the manual calculation, which is using either calculator or using our own pencil and paper. Then we need to apply the zakat rate to the formula, and then we need to use the manual record keeping, which is we need to keep all the information in a file or something, but all of that need a paper, a lot of paper. And then we need to collection and distribution, which means we need to go to the place of we want to give the zakat of the person we want to give. And lastly, we need to ongoing monitoring either the person that we want to give zakat is qualified or not. This is the reason why the system need to be integrated with computer system, because we want to improve our efficiency, enhance our accuracy, and to do the standardization. So we don't need to do all of the things that I have informed just now, which is so complicated and make our work harder. Now, I will list some advantages of our zakat calculator system, which is the first one is to simplify zakat calculation process, which means to eliminating the need for manual calculation and reducing the chance of error. The second one is to comprehensive zakat coverage, that allowing users to calculate and treat the zakat obligation comprehensively. So we all don't need to worry about either our zakat give to the right person or not. The third one is user-friendly interface and record keeping. Our system feature is a user-friendly interface that simplifies data entry and aggregation. So it means that any amount of age will easily understand how to use our system. The fourth one is comprehensive zakat analysis and transparency. And lastly, the advantages of our system is the integration with amil analysis, which is the amil or the person that in charge of zakat can easily check how much zakat need to be paid on that day or on that year in which use our system. The target user and our customer, by using this zakat calculator system, we have divided into two parts, which is for individual and organization. Individual will include the person who are obligated to pay zakat, such as Muslim who meet the criteria for zakat payment based on their wealth and income. For organization, this category includes zakat collection organization, charitable institution, and Islamic financial institution. This entity play a vital role in collecting and distributing zakat funds. The integrated system offer them a comprehensive solution for managing zakat collection, tracking payment, and ensuring transparent and efficient distribution.
Last but not least, we will present about the algorithm and the program testing. Before we start for the program testing, let's take a look for the algorithm first, which is the flowchart. First of all, there are 4 types of zakat that the user can select. First is zakat fitrah, and then zakat gold, and the third one is zakat saving, and the last one is zakat income. After the user complete one of the zakat here, the program will ask to choose either they want to select another zakat or not. If the user say yes, the main selection will be repeated here to choose either one of the 4 zakat here. After the user complete all, the user can add another person to choose all the zakat types. If the user say yes, the main selection will be repeated here. Lastly, it will display the receipt for each person. Lastly, we try to run the program. As you can see here, the user need to input their name and also the ID number. And then it will display 4 types of zakat here: zakat fitrah, zakat gold, zakat savings, zakat income. And then the user will enter one to choose zakat fitrah. And then they will display 3 types of rice that the user eat. So let's say they choose number 1, and then they will need to input how many persons. Let's say 5. Yes. Then they will display the total the user need to pay the zakat. As I mentioned as I mentioned in the flowchart before, the program will ask if the user want to continue for another calculation. Let's say the user enter yes, number 1, and then they will repeat again for the main selection. So the user will enter for the zakat number 2, zakat gold. So enter the weight of your one gold jewelry in gram. So let's say 0.9 gram. Okay, 0.9 gram again. And then for the zakat gold, the user don't need to pay the zakat because it doesn't reach the nisab. And then they will ask again if the user want to continue for another calculation. Okay, so the user do not want to proceed to another calculation, they will put 0. And then the program will display the receipt for the person that will do it, and they will put the total payment that the person need to pay. So next the program will ask the program will ask the user to if they want to continue for another person, if they want to add another person. If the person said yes, it will repeat to the as the beginning before, enter names, ID, and so on. For example, the second person choose number 2 and zakat number 3. For example, the second person choose number 3 for zakat saving value 100k. And then it will display the total zakat to pay. The program will ask if they want to continue for another calculation. They said yes, and then they will choose zakat number 4, zakat income. So enter income per month, and per month 100k. It asks if they want to continue for another selection. The user say no, they input 0, and then they will print the receipt for the second person. And then the program will ask, do you want to add another person? And then the second person said no. And then lastly, they will print analysis for the 2 days program. They print all the total here. The integrated Zakat system brings numerous benefits including convenience, accuracy and efficiency for individuals, as well as improved management, reporting and transparency for organization. With its user-friendly interface, reliable calculations and comprehensive features, it offers a reliable and convenient solution for fulfilling Zakat obligations and managing Zakat funds. Embracing this integrated system fosters an organized, transparent and effective approach towards Zakats. That's all from us. Thank you very much.